I know for a fact that all of you by now, and if you're hanging out with on my channel, you know how much I love Tonya TKO. I love her, but there's a lot of things that sometimes she says that I totally, billion% disagree. She's like, why is it that men are constantly dragging these women through the mud? They're dragging the women through the mud because that's what women like. Men are giving women what they want. If you didn't want that, you would stop dealing with them. Duh, duh, duh. Let me share this clip with you.
Why is it that these men are okay dragging women, talking about women, disrespecting women, and no men stand up? If a man stands up, they call him a simp. If a man...
What happened today? I hit her.
Sorry.
Why is it that
Men are not standing up because not because they don't want to be called a simp. They're not standing up because why should we stop giving the women what they want? No man is going to stand up against another man when he's dogging out a woman and she's still there. I mean, how dense a dunce cap? I mean, do we all have to put on dunce cap and be in a corner? Why are you women staying with that? Whatever, child.
these men are okay dragging women, talking about women, disrespecting women, and no men stand up? If a man stands up, they call him a simp. If a man takes care of a woman, he's called a simp. He's called a beta. So I guess these are the alpha. In their idea of alpha, there's no women except women that they discard. There's no love. There's no families. They only have love for one another. So Charleston White, Whack 100, DJ Academics, all huddled up together with no homes, just in a cave together, penises touching. Why is it that these men are okay dragging women, talking about women, disrespecting women, and no men stand up? If a man stands up, they call him a simp. If a man takes care of a woman, he's called a simp. He's called a beta. So I guess these are the alpha. In their idea...
Okay. First of all, any woman who wants a man who's an alpha, you are a woman who loves being abused. You like being a doormat. You like being treated badly. Because everybody keep trying to assign being an alpha as something that's, ooh, that's what you're supposed to be. That's like a flex. No, that's not a flex. Being a sigma, look it up, Google it, a sigma. That's a man that you're after, because a sigma is a person who knows how to base things off of situations. Like Ecclesiastes says in the Bible, there's a time and place for everything. There's a time for me to raise up, and there's a time for me to fall back. There's a time for me to be like what you call an alpha, and then there's a time for me to be a beta. That's a sigma. I'm a sigma. I have never been an alpha female or a beta, as they say. Oh, hell no, I'm a sigma. It's all about being balanced. And anytime a woman wants an alpha male, that's a woman who loves being abused. And let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real. My tubies, my TikTokers, and my diamonds, and all the above, tubies, whatever. A lot of women love being abused. And I don't want to hear it about their childhood, because you're not a child anymore. You're not going through that anymore. So if you want to sit up here and try to say, oh, it was my childhood. No, it's not, baby. It's because you are lazy. You don't want to put the work in to heal yourself the way you're supposed to. It is what it is. So why don't men call out other men on this? Because men know how to mind their damn business. Treat your woman according to what she likes. She likes being dogged out. She likes a man who pulls her hair in the bedroom and chokes her, have his hand around her neck while he's having sex with her. That's some crazy, excuse my French, shit to me. But you have women that like to be choked out. They like you to pull their hair. That's not love making. That's violence. That's abuse. But some women, they love it. They call it passion. These men know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. If they're dogging out a female, cheating on a female, and all he has to do is blow smoke up her behind and say, I'm sorry, babe. You know, I was going through a rough spot and it won't happen again. Child, please. Child, please. You have a lot of women who want to brag and talk about it's a flex. Or I've been married for 20 years, 30, 40 years. That's not a flex, sweetheart. It just shows you how stupid you are. It took you a long, long time to wake up. You've been married for 15, 20, 30, 50 years. Wow, you're slow, babe. You're mentally slow. And the reason I say that is because throughout those years, this is a woman who didn't mind sharing her man. And the reason I say that is because this dude have cheated on her. Give him a lie detector test. And I'm talking about the kind of lie detector that they give you for the CIA and the FBI. Let's see how faithful this man has been. She's only been married that long because she don't care about sharing a man. She don't care about having community penis. He cheats, she stays. That last time I checked, that's sharing a man. That's the same as polyamory. You could dress it up with whatever name you want to call it, but anytime you with a man and he's sleeping around with different women, polyamory, sharing a man, threesomes, it's all the same. These women want to sit up here and try to act like, no, I would never go for that. Yeah, you do. That's why he's still with you. Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to say this to be crude. You're not a stallion. God knows you're not a stallion. He broke you. He turned you into his personal jackass. You're damn sure not an eagle. You're one of these pigeons or a chicken. A chicken is somebody who's still pecking around looking for a relationship. A pigeon is a female who thinks that marriage is a flex, even though he's dogging the hell out of her. Let's not make him angry. Let's walk on eggshells. Let's talk on eggshells. Okay, I hear you, Poppy. Yeah, I'll give up my family and I'll give up my friends because that's the first thing they want you to do. Isolation. They want to isolate you from your family, from your friends, because whenever they dog you the hell out, they don't want you to have, here's the keynote. I hope you're paying attention. He don't want you to have any support. That's why, you know what I'm saying? He's turning you, I'm sure you do whatever sexual favors that he's requesting, even if it's turning you into his personal toilet bowl. You know what I mean? I hope you suck this in and swallow. Yeah, you're my personal toilet bowl. Does he have respect for you? Not at all. Because I see women who do the most and he still cheats. So not only does he turn you into his personal toilet bowl, but he also loses respect for you. So what's the point of that? Yeah. He turned you into his donkey, jackass, pony. You damn sure are no longer a stallion. He turned you into his pigeon. What is a pigeon? A woman who's married and think that, oh, I have worth now. I have value, right? I'm validated, honey. That's a pigeon, child. That's a pigeon. She thinks that she's better than single women when she's less than single women. Single women don't have a ball and chain. Single women are getting to enjoy their freedom, their independence. They're not incarcerated. You are a pigeon, a chicken. A chicken is somebody who's still pecking out here looking for a man because they're so busy. Instead of listening to God in Christ, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, no. They're so busy like a chicken pecking, Peck, peck, peck. I gotta find a man. I'm nothing without a man. Oh my God, that's a chicken. My view, that's a loser. She's a loser. So you have some men also say, if you want to get married, why would you listen to a single woman who don't have a husband? That's what he's doing to keep you as his pigeon, his house slave, his house servant. Because that's all they're looking for, women who are going to take care of them. They're looking for babysitters and caretakers and a wallet, if you got one. That's all they're looking for in this day and age. Okay. So he's going to say, why would you listen to a woman who's not married and you want advice if you want to be married? Shouldn't you be listening to married women? My answer to that is hell no. Because the only thing that married woman is going to teach me, she's going to teach me how to look the other way when you're sleeping with other women. She's going to teach me how to lay down and be a floor mat, how to have STDs like HPV, that's cancerous, how to have chlamydia, trichomonas, probably HIV, we damn know HPV and herpes, even if you're wearing a condom, you still could catch that. That's all this married woman is going to teach you. The woman that women should look for advice from, who has the most peace? That's the woman I'm looking for. Who has the most happiness? Who has the most independence, like freedom? That's the woman I'm going to for advice. I'm not going to no damn married woman because she's living her life on eggshells. I don't want to say anything to make him angry because I don't want to argue right now. I don't want to get into a fight. I don't want to make him mad. That's how she's living. Child, recognize a blessing when you have one. And like I said, when it comes to women talking about they want an alpha man, no, you really do? Are you sure about that? Because that's a man who takes charge of your life, his life. He got to run this show. You should be looking for Sigma. Someone who's balanced. Ephesians, Ecclesiastic. There's a time and place when you need to fall back. There's a time when you need to raise up. No, with alpha, they just take charge. They abuse the, excuse my French, fuck out of you. And they are control freaks. They're domineering. You don't want alpha. And if you see women, because I hear a lot of women say, well, I'm an alpha female. I'm just an alpha female. Run. Red flag. Run. You don't want no alpha female. Well, she's saying it as I take charge. I see a problem and I make it happen. So does Sigma. Don't get it twisted now. At the same time, a Sigma knows when to become a beta. Do your research on that. Anyway, SheilaTruelove, always loving you. And like I said, Tona TKO, check out her channel. She's awesome. Sometimes you got to agree to disagree. That's all it is. It's just that simple. Do I love her? Yes, I do. Anyway, diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. And this is SheilaTruelove talking to my tubies and my Teletubbies because I love you so much. I'm very protective of you. And I'm hoping that you're paying attention and that you're listening. I love you. Ding, 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 ding.